Quidditch is amazing! I never would have imagined a sport played on broomsticks would be so exciting. Have you all flown before?
Some, but not a lot. Can't exactly hop on a broom in the middle of London, can I?
I used to, I think. But I don't really have anyone to fly with, so I stopped.
Why would you ever stop flying? The broomstick is only the greatest wizard invention ever.
Actually, the broomstick was invented by muggles for sweeping up. The earliest known instance of a wizard using a broom to fly was in 962.
I guess someone got bored doing chores.
Joke all you want, but I heard a rumor some professional Quidditch players were coming to Hogwarts next month. Why do you think everyone's practicing so hard? They want to look good in front of the pros, but they won't be better than me.
That's enough chatter. Now I know some of you think you know how to fly a broomstick, but I'll be the judge of that. All right then, stick your hand out over a broom and say up. Right. When I blow my whistle, I want you all to kick off from the ground. Hard.
Yes! This is what I'm talking about! Woohoo! I better land before it gets worse.
You crashed. Madam Hooch slowed you down at the last second so you didn't hit so hard.
Which is why you're not dead. You look terrible up there.
I couldn't control the broom. And it looks like I wasn't the only one. Are you hurt?
No, of course not. It was my broomstick. Ruddy thing threw me off.
You're not the only one. Let's get you back on your feet. She doesn't look too well. Shall I fetch Madam Hooch?
I'm fine. Really, thank you. I just want to lie down for a while.
Thanks for asking. So many broom mishaps. I wonder what's going on.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just fell off my broomstick. Clumsy is all.
Did that broomstick seem out of control to you?
Maybe. Mine was. Come on, let's get you up and see what Madam Hooch has to say.
Right. What did you experience? Erratic movements? No control? Sudden drops?
Yes, all of that.
Normally I'd say it's flying jitters, but this is too much. No, I'm afraid these brooms have been tampered with.
You mean they're cursed?
Nothing so dramatic, Mr. Page. More likely a prank taken too far. A jinx, perhaps, or maybe a hex. albeit a rather nasty one.
Madam Hooch, when I was flying, I saw something. I don't know what it was because it was moving too fast.
What do you think you saw? Could you perhaps sketch it out for us? Was this before or after you went into a tailspin?
Before, I think.
I see. Get some rest. Despite my slowing charm, you still hit your head rather hard. Best to stay on the ground for now. And that goes for everyone, I'm afraid. Until we can determine the cause of the problem and fix it, class is cancelled.
Madam Hooch, my father works for a racing broom company. He might be able to get us some free replacements, if that helps.
A racing broom company, you say?
Yes, he can teach us about broom care, and maybe even offer some tips on upgrading. I always enjoy watching him work.
Excellent idea, Mr. Farrell. Shall we send your father an owl?
Right now?
No time like the present.
Are you really all right? That was a very scary fall. I'm fine, Ivy. I'd get back on a broom right now, if there was one that would actually fly.
So what exactly did you see up there?
Not sure. It was so fast, but there was definitely something there, shimmering against the clouds.
Sounds like someone using a disillusionment charm. Or an invisibility cloak. Maybe whoever cursed the brooms came to watch the chaos.
But Madam Hoot said it was just a prank.
She doesn't know what it was, and tampering with every broom seems a lot more serious than just a prank to me.
I don't know. Actually, Daniel's right. Someone could have been seriously hurt. We should investigate, just in case.
Exactly. So, where shall we start? The phrase, Cassandra? I've been practicing Rictum Sempra.
Why not check the Quidditch tent? That's where the brooms were stored. Maybe whoever tampered with the school brooms left some clues behind. That's a great idea. Let's go.
All right. What are we looking for?
Anything that doesn't belong in a Quidditch tent.
Gotcha. So, who do you think did it? It's gotta be the phrase, right?
Let's just look around and see what we can find. Incendio. This is curious. These beta bats are perfectly arranged.
What, you think the villain tidied up after they finished cursing the brooms?
It was probably just one of the house elves. Oh, yes, you're probably right. Immobilis. Ventus. Incendio. Glacius. Wellington. Glacius. Accio. Watch out! That's a bludger! Actually, it doesn't seem to be working. That's odd. Quidditch playbook, and there's a name inside. Elliot Evers.
Evers? Who's that?
I know he's in Gryffindor and very good at Quidditch. Robin is always talking about him. This is full of plays and tactics. Why would he leave it behind?
He probably lost it when he cursed the brooms. He doesn't want anyone else to be as good as him.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Daniel. I'll ask Robin about him. Look, this Quidditch trunk has been tampered with. The straps have been cut. Accio. Incendio. Ventus. Swelling solution. Look, this Quidditch trunk has been tampered with. Swelling solution. Glacius. Immobile. Incendio. Accio. Look, this... Accio. Glacius. Immobile. Incendio. Ventus. Look, this... Ventus. Alohomora. Watch out! Oh, it's a golden snitch. Come on, help me catch it before it gets away. Golden snitch. Golden snitch. Niffler. Pugno. Incendio. Niffler. Pugno. Golden snitch. Incendio. Pugno. Time turner. Incendio. Niffler. Pugno. Golden snitch. Pugno. Incendio. Golden snitch. Pugno. Pugno. Incendio. Golden Snitch. A Pugno. Incendio. Golden Snitch. A Pugno. Incendio. Golden Snitch. A Pugno. Incendio. Blast-ended Scroot. A Pugno. Incendio.
What were you doing rooting around inside the tent? How are we supposed to do a proper search if you've tainted the evidence?
Sorry, Madam Hooch. We were just trying to help.
Think before you act next time. It'll save us all a lot of trouble. Still, that was a very nice catch. You might make a decent seeker someday.
Thanks. And we did find some clues. A defective bludger. And a trunk that seems to have been broken into.
All due to our prankster, no doubt. Thank you, but Professor Flitwick and I will take it from here.
So, are you going to test the brooms?
Of course. We'll get this sorted out and you can get back to flying. The sooner the better. I'd rather you not embarrass yourselves in front of the pros next month.
Pros? As in professional Quidditch players?
Robin was right.
Yes, the rumors are true. Players from several clubs are coming to Hogwarts to put on a demonstration. It should be quite educational and exciting. You'll see what real flying looks like. Oh, keep it. Now that you've touched it, the flesh memory charm is useless. Can't use it for Quidditch. Not in a match, anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's an old training charm used by Quidditch coaches to give their seekers a bit of an edge. Still doesn't want to be caught, of course. You have to be quick. There. Now you won't lose it. No matter where you go, that snitch will follow.
Thanks, Madam Hooch. Of course I do. I can't wait to fly. I'm not afraid. Right. I need a broom before I can fly. Perhaps Kevin's father can tell me more about broomsticks in general. Could it have really been a curse? Why would anyone do that? And what exactly did I see? Was it related to the brooms, or was it something else? I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
There you are. I thought you weren't coming.
Sorry, I was checking on the faulty broomsticks. No answers yet, but Professor Flitwick is testing them now.
What about that thing you saw in the sky?
I haven't seen anything else, if that's what you're asking.
I told you it's probably just someone messing around with a disillusionment charm.
That's not what I heard. I overheard a couple fifth years talking about something wicked fast on the pitch. They couldn't tell what it was, or who. Does that sound like you're something?
It does, actually.
I've never seen anything myself, but then nothing's fast enough to catch me.
Oi! You there!
You're the one who got our brooms confiscated!
What are you talking about?
Because of you, professors are checking every broom in the castle. How are we supposed to practice without sticks?
I'm sorry, but it wasn't my fault. It was the broom.
Oh, here we go. First excuse of every faulty flyer. It weren't me, Madam Hooch. It were me, Broom.
Hey, it wasn't just one broom. All of them were cursed.
Cursed? Ha! Bleeding first years think everything is cursed.
Sorry your practice was cancelled, but isn't it better to be safe than sorry?
You're right. But since we can't fly, we'll have to find something else to occupy our time. Like...
Careful, he's older. You don't have to do this.
What's the matter, huh? Afraid your wand is cursed too?
It's okay, Ivy. I accept your challenge. Let's duel. Accio!
Brilliant! I've got just another exam.
Obscure! Incendio!
Incendio!
Apugno!
Brilliant! Brilliant! Just another exam.
Obscure! Obscure! Incendio!
Incendio!
Apugno!
Not bad for a first year. But from now on, keep your feet on the ground. I don't want to miss any more practice. Bloody one! First brooms, now this! Does nothing work right in this castle?
That was brilliant!
Thanks. I do feel bad about their brooms, though. I wish there was something we could do.
What about that Quidditch journal we found? Did you ask Elliot Evers about it? Yeah, that was last year's playbook. Elliot hasn't seen it in months, but he did say we could keep it.
Sounds suspicious. He might be trying to hide something.
Who cares? It's Elliot Evers' Quidditch journal, and he's amazing. Gryffindor hasn't lost a match when he's been flying. I can't wait to try out some of his old maneuvers.
Shouldn't we be focused on dueling at the moment?
I was trying, Kev, but that ruddy training dummy isn't working. Just keeps falling over.
That's odd. You don't suppose it's connected to the brooms, do you? Maybe we should... Madam Hooch said not to interfere with the ongoing investigation, but she didn't say anything about looking into the past, if you know what I mean. Of course. Maybe this has happened before.
Oh, I know exactly where to look.
Ah!
Wow! Harry Potter's first year uniform! Look at how small he was! Of course, that's perfect for a seeker. Light and speedy.
Says he was the youngest house player in a century, and that he once caught a snitch with his mouth. That's weird.
There's a lot of history here, but does any of it point to a Quidditch mystery?
I found a book of Hogwarts Quidditch records. It's filled with scores, players, stats, even has a list of champions for every year. Well, almost every year. It looks like seasons have been cancelled a few times.
No! Why?
Most of them don't say, except this one someone added a note in the margin. Season cancelled due to Headmaster Black being a prat.
Anything about mass broom malfunctions?
No, there is a list of those disqualified for dirty tricks. And here's another that's just a list of injuries. It's very, very long, and it includes at least one death 100 years ago.
There. You see, Kev? It's perfectly safe. Only one death in 100 years.
I'm still not trying out, Robin.
What about you? I bet you'd try out for the house team, yeah?
Absolutely, assuming we ever get to fly again. Madam Hooch was impressed that I caught this.
Whoa! You caught a snitch?
I was on the ground at the time, but yes.
I don't think it's working right.
Oh, that's just because it's enchanted to stay close to me.
No, I mean the way it's flying. It looks a bit wobbly.
Really? Maybe I should ask Madam Hooch about it.
Or my dad. He'll be flying here tomorrow for flying class.
With the new brooms! I can't wait! Aren't you excited? We're finally going to fly!
Yes, very exciting. Kevin might be right. It does look a bit wobbly. Almost like one of the malfunctioning broomsticks. Nervous? You must be after what happened last time. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just try not to think about faulty brooms, or unidentified flying things, or, you know, falling. Thanks, Ivy.
Students, this is Milo Ferrell. Mr. Ferrell works for the Nimbus Racing Broom Company as an enchanter, which means, well, I'll let him tell you.
Thank you, Madam Hooch. So, what does a broomstick enchanter do? Simply put, I make brooms fly. Well, technically, it's magic that makes them fly. I apply the charms that make the brooms fly straighter, go faster, turn sharper, and so on. I can show you some of the basics right now if you like. Of course, if you want any of these applied to your own brooms, you'll need to visit a retail shop to get the latest upgrades.
So, Mr. Ferrell, I gotta know, what was the first racing broom ever made?
Mr. Farrell, where was Quidditch invented?
Kevin's dad, my brother says the snitch used to be a real bird. Is that true?
It must be amazing to work for a broom company. You fly all the time, right? That would be incredible.
Actually, I do most of my work on the ground. I love flying, but, well, the truth is I'm not overly fond of heights.
By father like son, eh, Kev?
Thankfully, having a wife who plays Quidditch professionally means she does plenty of flying for the both of us.
Hang on, Kev. Your mum is the Zola G. Farrell, chaser for the Holy Head Harpies, and you didn't tell me?
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
It is a big deal!
Mr. Farrell, is it possible to curse a broom so it can't fly?
Madam Hooch mentioned your incident. That must have been quite frightening. Honestly, I'm a bit flummoxed by it all.
Why is that? You don't think it was a curse?
It might have been a curse, although it's just as likely something was removed, not added, which would require some very sophisticated magic. Frankly, I'm quite curious to see what your professors uncover. Shall we give one of these a test flight? I think I've brought enough brooms for everyone. Who wants to go first?
No, I'll do it. You'll just crash out like before.
Yeah, let someone who already knows how to fly have a go.
Right, I've got it, brother. You can let go.
No, I think it should be me. You let go, brother.
3 volunteers, eh? Shall we make it a race then? There's a course already set up. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Fine by me.
Me too.
I'm in. Let's fly.
They're fine. A bit soggy, but otherwise okay. That was quite a race.
Right up to the part where I went for a swim.
Oh, I thought maybe that was on purpose. A dramatic ending, catching the snitch and all that.
No, I lost control, but it wasn't my fault. I was forced off course. Again.
By Fisher and Colby?
No, by something I couldn't see, just like before.
Might be a thestral. Most people can't see them, but they're very much there. I promise. A flying horse of sorts. The only people who can see them are those who've seen death. I rode one once. Not an experience I care to repeat.
But a thestral tried to knock me off my broom. Twice.
I doubt it, but Hagrid might know better. Then again, maybe the problem isn't in the air at all. It sounds like you've got a lot on your mind. Flying isn't easy under the best conditions. If you're distracted... This mystery of yours has me intrigued. I've got a friend who's good with mysteries, and broomsticks as well. If it's all right, I might send him a now, see if he has any thoughts.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
You better get back to class before Madam Hooch sends out a search party. Good luck with the flying.
Good morning, Marty. You look upset. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing really. This brush is supposed to change colours with my mood, but it's not working.
You mean the enchantment failed?
That's right, but it's probably just a prank. Someone switched it out with a normal brush. I can still use it though.
I wonder if anything else isn't working. This is not good. And if it's happening here, that means... You see? It's not working. Neither is Lottie's brush, and there are other things too, which means it's all my fault.
Calm down. Whatever is going on, it's not your fault.
No, but it's spreading, almost like a virus.
That is weird. I didn't think a golden snitch could get sick.
Don't be silly, of course it can't. It's not a living thing. But something is causing enchantments to fail. And it all started with me. Everyone's going to hate me when they find out.
Maybe someone is trying to make it look like it's your fault. Got any enemies?
Someone was definitely following me by the lake. I heard a voice. Although I couldn't make out what they were saying, it almost sounded like breathing.
Could have been a Dementor. They don't say much.
A Dementor? Wonderful. That makes me feel so much better. I did hear that someone from the Ministry might be coming to look into it.
I doubt the Ministry is going to send someone just to check out a few faulty brooms, even if they are cursed.
Quite an entrance, Harry. Don't tell me you flew all the way from London.
Apparated just south of Hogsmeade. But I couldn't pass up the chance to fly over the castle. It's good to see you, Neville.
Students, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine from my school days. This is Harry Potter.
I won't stand aside for all who fight against evil.
Fire crab! Stupefy! Fire crab! A pugno! Incendio! A pugno!
Harry's here to look into your broomstick incident.
Nothing official, mind you. Just out of curiosity. If it's okay, I might have a few questions for you.
Sure. Anything I can do to help?
Great. I'll see you later then.
This is excellent! You can ask him for help. If anyone knows about flying under pressure, it's Harry Potter.
Be sure to ask him about disillusionment charms, and cursed brooms, and Dementors too.
It would be great to get some advice from Harry Potter, but that means I'll have to fly in front of Harry Potter. Oh no! I really need to practice. Better at this. I should be better. I just need to keep practicing. Focus. Right. I'm not going to get any better on the ground. That was terrible. Why is this so difficult?
Because you're trying too hard.
Mr. Potter!
Please, call me Harry.
All right, Harry. What did you mean exactly? Because it feels like the harder I try, the worse I become.
And why do you think that is?
Because I'm never going to be better, am I? I'm always going to be terrible at flying.
Not at all. You're quite good, in fact. Or you would be if you'd stop getting in your own way. Look at it this way. Your broom wants to fly. All you have to do is let it. If you try too hard to control it, if you overthink it, you're not letting the broom do what it was made for. I doubt it. A curse like that requires constant eye contact, and that was only one broom. No, I don't think a curse is your problem. Your problem is that you're distracted. Let's try again. Go on, mount up. Now, let everything go. Your fears, your worries, classwork, everything. Focus only on the broom beneath you and the sky above. Let the rest of the world fade away. Now, fly. Well done. That was magnificent.
Thank you. That was my best flight yet. Your advice really helped.
I thought it might. And here's something else you might find useful. It's a broomstick servicing kit. This ought to help keep you flying straight. And in style.
That's very generous. Thank you, Mr. Potter. Oops, sorry, Harry.
You're lucky, you know. Hogwarts is a very special place. Every time I'm here, so many memories come rushing back.
It sounds like you had quite a few adventures.
Heard about some, have you? Don't believe everything you read.
No, of course not. But still, you are Harry Potter.
True. But every time I got myself into trouble, it was my friends who helped me find a way out. I didn't do it alone.
I understand. I've had quite a few adventures myself, although not always on purpose. They just seem to happen sometimes.
That's usually how the best ones start.
Expecto Patronum!
I remember the first time I visited the Forbidden Forest. It was for detention, believe it or not. I saw a desperate man drinking the blood of a unicorn.
That sounds awful.
It was, truly. The lengths to which some are willing to go just to hold on to power. Sorry, I shouldn't be telling you this. It takes a certain amount of reckless courage to enter the Forbidden Forest. Something I had in abundance in my youth.
And now?
And now I'm an adult who's supposed to know better. So I advise you to avoid that forest at all costs.
Right. I'll keep that in mind.
Come on, let's head back. Neville promised me a pumpkin juice before I leave. That might be the saddest golden snitch I've ever seen.
There's something wrong with it. With a lot of things, actually. Wherever I go, magical items seem to fail. I thought it was part of a curse, that something's been following me. But now I'm not sure. Maybe it is just me.
Very curious. And this started with the brooms?
Yes, and now it seems to be spreading.
That is concerning, but I doubt it has anything to do with you. Don't worry. Your professors will figure out what it is. In fact, maybe I'll look into it as well.
Really? Thank you. Oh, I should probably return this to the Quidditch tent.
Are you sure? Now that you've got a working broom, maybe you should keep it locked up in your trunk.
That's a good idea, but I probably shouldn't.
All right, I'll wait for you.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
I'd love to master the Ronsky feint. Brilliant.
Are you mental? I heard a Hufflepuff seeker died thanks to that move. It was a long time ago, but still.
Did you hear they called in Harry Potter?
Yeah, I saw him on the pitch earlier. But don't you wonder what they need an Auror for?
Oh, hadn't thought of that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I guess that explains why the tent is always so clean. Maybe I will keep you in my trunk, just in case. I wish I knew what was wrong with you. Maybe Professor Flitwick can take a look at you when he's done with the brooms.
Where is it?
You're not getting away this time. Show yourself. Stay back. Revelio! Rotendo! What do you want from me?
You escaped me before, but not this time. This time you're mine! Don't try to slip away from me. I've got you this time. Blasted! Every time! Oh, hello. What? Ain't you ever seen a ghost before?
No, I mean, yes, of course. I just wasn't expecting...
What? A girl?
No, I was just expecting something scarier.
Oh, like the Bloody Baron, right? All moody and whatnot.
Something like that. I'm sorry, who are you?
Willow Weeholt, Hufflepuff Seeker. Well, I was, a century ago, I think. I've lost track. Not you! It's your snitch I'm after. Bit obsessed with it, really. Have been ever since I made Seeker. I just wish my broom weren't so bloody slow.
You seem pretty fast to me. I couldn't even see you.
Really? Thanks. Must be because I mucked about with the charms to make mine faster. In my day, we didn't have those fancy racing brooms you have now.
You should see the clunkers Madam Hooch makes us use.
Still better than what I've got. That's why I pushed mine to the limit. Past it, actually, which proved to be problematic. Not exactly. I was on my old moon tonight. Great broom, especially with my adjustments, which I perfected just in time for the final House Cup match. It was wicked. I was on the snitch in no time. I almost had it in my grasp, but I was obsessed with catching the snitch. I didn't notice what was right in front of me.
Which was...
The ground. 1 minute I was chasing the snitch, the next...
Oh, ouch. So you didn't have anything to do with my broom malfunctioning, did you?
Course not. I'm a ghost, not a poltergeist. Can't touch any brooms other than this one, sadly.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Truth is, when I saw you with your slowpoke of a snitch, which isn't right, by the way, did you know that?
Yes, I know.
Well, anyway, it gave me hope. If I could catch this one snitch, get my hands around it, break the cycle... Who am I kidding? It's impossible. I'll never catch one.
Sorry. I wish there was something I could do.
So do I.
She's been flying around the pitch ever since, chasing snitches she can never catch. That's so sad.
I can't believe no one's seen her before now.
I'm sure they have, but didn't know it. She's mostly just a blur. I only saw her clearly because she slowed down to try to catch my snitch. Just barely flying now.
At least that's one mystery solved.
Unfortunately, we still have the malfunctioning magic issue.
Yeah, and it's getting worse. My monster book of monsters didn't even try to bite me this morning.
I heard that Professor Flitwick declared the brooms curse-free. The enchantments that are supposed to make them fly simply aren't there anymore. He doesn't know what caused it. I still feel like this is my fault. Everything was fine until...
Did you hear? The harpies are coming!
Harpies? What are you talking about?
The Holyhead Harpies! Kevin's mum's team. They're coming tomorrow along with some other Quidditch pros. It's finally happening!
I didn't know it was so soon.
And get this! There's going to be a student race around the castle at sunset. Do you know what that means?
That the hospital wing will be full by midnight?
No, it means we get to show off our skills in front of everyone, including the pros. Wait till they see me fly.
That does sound exciting. But is it a good idea? We still don't know what or who tampered with our brooms.
Are you still on about that? We got new brooms. Better brooms. There's a stack of them in the Quidditch tent. Which reminds me, I gotta study Elliot's journal to see if there are any speed tips. See ya!
You mean your ghost friend? I thought she didn't see anything.
Not her. The house elf. She was in here cleaning up the other night, before I met Willa. She seemed rather skittish, so try not to startle her. Oh, hello. Please don't disappear. We just want to ask you a question.
Students want to be asking us a question?
Yes, we want to know about the brooms. The school brooms. Did you see anyone tampering with them before our first class?
No, we did not. We is the only one here, cleaning and mending.
Mending? What needed mending?
Broomsticks? They is very dirty because no one is cleaning them over the holiday. And some is getting old and worn. Scratches and dents and tiny holes in the wood. So we is fixing them.
That's strange, isn't it?
Maybe not. The school brooms are used a lot. I'm not surprised they need fixing by the end of the year.
Is we doing something wrong?
No, not at all. And thank you. You were very helpful. I wonder if mending the brooms would have damaged the flying charms. Seems plausible.
I don't know, but I bet Mr. Farrell would. Kevin said he was coming tomorrow, so we can ask him then.
In that case, we better get some sleep. It's going to be a big day.
Oh my! No brooms is needed mending too.
Wow, look at them go. I didn't know brooms could fly that fast.
Oh, they're just cruising. Wait till you see them dive for a snitch. It'll blow your robes back.
Oh, look! Team mascots!
Apparently, The Bankery Bangers also bought a dragon, but it wasn't allowed on school grounds due to safety concerns.
It's just a mascot. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, it's a dragon, so lots of things. Bad things.
Who cares about the mascots? Come on, let's get a picture with Zola. Kev, let's ask your mum if I can ride her broom.
I think I'd rather meet the dragon.
Everyone's heading to Hogsmeade if you want to join them. Some of us are going to get a little extra flying in before the race tonight if you want to join.
Maybe. I'll catch up later.
Suit yourself. Hey, Hagrid!
Hello, Hagrid. I didn't know you were a Quidditch fan.
Oh, well, I mostly came by for the mascots. One in particular.
Let me guess. The Banger's dragon.
Shame they couldn't bring her onto the grounds. Of course, if someone were to wander into the forest a wee bit, they wouldn't be disappointed. Just don't tell the headmistress. Oh, hey, aren't you going to join in on the race?
I'm not really in the mood. Actually, I feel a lot like this snitch.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Presumably the same thing that's making a lot of other magical items not work.
Magic not working, you say? Like them brooms? I wonder. Where did you get this from?
The old brooms were stored in here. They had the same minor wear and tear, but otherwise seemed all right. Until we tried to fly them, that is.
Wear and tear, you say? Little holes in the wood, maybe?
I think so. Why? Do you know what that means?
Of course I do. It's chiz-purfles. We little fellas can't hardly see 'em. They're attracted to anything magical. They'll chew through a wand just to get to the core. They must have had a go at your brooms.
And then they moved on onto other things, like the bludger and Lottie's brush and my golden snitch.
Yep. Surprised no one noticed the bite marks.
Someone did. One of the house elves mended the broom so there was no evidence of the damage. And since the Chiz-Puffles moved on to other things, there was nothing left for Professor Flitwick to find. That's it! You're a genius, Hagrid!
Well, these look fine. No bite marks here.
That's a relief. Wait, the house elf was here last night. If she noticed any damage... Can I see that broom, Hagrid? Oh no! She must have mended the new brooms too. They could all be infested. And my friends are using some of them for the race. I need to stop them before someone gets hurt. Wait, don't fly! The new broom's infested with chizpuffles.
What's it? What are you talking about?
Chizpuffles! The tiny magical creatures that attack magical objects. That's why the brooms and everything else failed. They're chewing on the parts that were enchanted.
Are you sure? This broom seems okay.
It might now, but if it was infested before, it could fail at any time.
But Robin already took hers for a test flight. If a broom fails...
We need to warn her. But how? If we can't use the brooms, how do we find her? I have an idea. I don't know if this'll work, but it always attracted her before.
Oh, it's you again. I should have known.
Sorry, Willa, but we need your help. Our friend Robin is flying around the castle on a broom that might fail.
Oh, all right. I'll look for her. But you might want to find a broom that flies. I can't exactly rescue her if she's dangling from the rooftops.
My mum is in Hogsmeade. I can go get her.
That'll take too long. Why don't we just, borrow one of the professional brooms?
I might have a better idea. I kept a broom separate from the others. It seemed fine, so it's not infested. But if it is, you could end up just like Robin. It's a risk, but what other option do we have?
I found her! Follow me!
I can sleep when I'm in aura.
My bloody broom failed! Can you believe it?
Yes, I'll explain later.
Is that a ghost?
Come on, let's go.
Right. Better make it quick. I stood up the Bangers mascot with my erratic
He chased me for a
bit, but I got away. Still wouldn't want to run into him up here.
Too late.
Brilliant! Just another exam.
A pug now.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Accio. Incendio. Expulso. Incendio. Centaur. Obscure. Obscure Centaur. Incendio. Centaur. Stand back. Accio. Incendio. Centaur. Manticle move!
Not my finest hour.
A Pugno.
I'm always fancy. All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Magical move.
Sorry, mate. I'm done for.
Obscure. Accio. Pugno. Manticle move. Obscure. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incarcerate! Obscure! Obscure! Pugno! Obscure! Obscure! Incendio! Accio. Incarcerus. A Pugno. Obscure. Obscure.
I can sleep when I'm in aura.
again for your help, Willa. I couldn't have done it without you.
I can't imagine facing down a live dragon. He was scary enough as a ghost. How about your wee pest problem? Got that sorted yet?
The castle is being treated for the Chisperful infestation as we speak. Thankfully, no one blames me.
That's nice of them. Just don't go missing the snitch half a dozen times. No one forgives you for that.
Oh, about that, I have a surprise for you. Kevin's dad helped fix it. I had an idea. Go on, try to catch it, but slowly. Cup it in your hands. Don't grab at it.
The wing vibrations! They're so fast, it's like... I can almost feel the snitch in my hands!
Hi, Ivy. Ready for another exciting Pair of Magical Creatures class?
I am! And Hagrid said we should expect something extra special today. I can't wait to see what it is. Unlike Daniel, who's convinced we're in mortal danger.
We are! You know how Hagrid is about beasts. He thinks blast-ended Scroots are warm and cuddly. Scroots!
I'm sure whatever it is won't be that bad.
Hermione wasn't afraid. Hermione Granger. Hagrid told me she was one of his best students. She helped him raise the first... Joke all you want, but if it wasn't for Miss Granger, we might not even have a class to go to. She did so many amazing things, all while she was still a student.
Protego Totalum.
Acromantula Venom. Whizbang.
Protego Totalum.
Whizbang. Whizbang.
Protego Totalum. Impossible. Protego Totalum.
Whizbang.
Protego Totalum. Impossible. Protego Totalum.
Name's Maxina. If you want to know more about Hermione Granger, come find me after class. I'll be in the kitchens.
Actually, I hope it is. I didn't finish my astronomy chart, so...
Again, Daniel? Let me guess. You want to end up in the infirmary, don't you?
Just a minor injury, nothing serious.
You want to be injured? You're mad, Daniel.
Mad or mad genius? Now, where do you think?
Did you hear that? It sounded like a beast.
Yes, an angry one.
Maybe Hagrid's in over his head for once. Fancy a look around?
Sure, why not? I'm in.
Excellent. Let's go.
This paddock looks new, but it's empty. Let's look around. What did you find? Anything?
Nothing conclusive. Maybe this is one of Hagrid's invisible beasts.
Daniel, look out! Don't hurt it!
It's a dragon, Ivy. Pretty sure I can't hurt it.
Hey! Over here, dragon! Look at me! Wow, look at that!
Whoa!
But there are better ways to introduce yourself to a dragon.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of experience in that area.
What's this? Couldn't wait to get a look at our special guest, is that it?
Oh, sorry, Hagrid. We were just...
Looking for you. And then we, well...
It's all right. I don't blame you. Isn't he fabulous?
He means the dragon, the Opalai.
Only a couple months old, but already trying to breathe fire. Her mother was killed, but now she's going to spend some time with us before heading off to Romania, where they got a sanctuary. Merlin's beard, where are my manners? Children, this here's a great friend of mine, Long Showran.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Mr. Long is a dragonologist, which means he goes around the world looking for dragons. Can you imagine?
I do not. One who chooses to fight a dragon has made a very bad choice. Quite possibly their last.
But that's what happened to your arm, yeah? A dragon got it.
Call me Frey. Of all the rude... Sorry about that.
It's all right, Hagrid. Yes, Dragonfire took my arm, but the fault was mine. The dragon was simply...
Being a dragon?
Yes, that's right. And very perceptive. Let's see what else you know.
Right. So, you used to fight dragons then?
I did, once, and I was lucky to escape intact, mostly. But it was that encounter which put me on my current path. A path that has brought me here today.
And you're going to teach us about dragons, right?
I'm not, actually. He is. I could tell you everything I know about the beasts, but the only way to truly learn about dragons is to experience them firsthand.
That sounds amazing. I've always thought dragons were fascinating, even before I knew they were real.
I know how you feel. Dragons have always been a part of my life as well.
So, how exactly does one experience a dragon?
Dragon class! We're gonna feed him and care for him and watch him grow and everything. Might even learn a thing or two.
In this class? Oh, that would be a first. Hello? Am I the only sane one here? It's a dragon! They're killers!
Oh, rubbish. They ain't killers. Well, maybe they are, but not on purpose. And this fella's just a wee dragon. Can't even fly yet.
True. But do not mistake size for weakness. This is a powerful creature whose claws, teeth, and flames are all lethal. One should only approach a juvenile dragon with caution and respect. Who'd like to go first? What about you? Perhaps another go?
Sure, I'll do it.
You already had your chance.
Excellent! We shall have 2 introductions. A young dragon's trust is not given lightly. It takes patience to earn it. Although we can enhance our chances with a bribe. Just don't ask me what's in it. You don't want to know.
Blimey! Well done, both of you.
Very good. You've both earned a little trust. A few weeks of that, and you might be able to check its scales without getting burned. Now, who wants to go next?
We make a good team. Suppose we could do it again sometime.
Sure. But what about your brother?
Fisher? He ain't keen on dragons. Afraid of them. Don't tell him I said that.
I won't.
Okay. See you in dragon class, I guess.
Impressive. You have a true affinity for dragons.
Thank you, Mr. Long. I'm trying my best.
You remind me of myself when I was younger. I mentioned that I grew up around dragons. And true,
Really? That's incredible.
it was. But it was also a burden, one I wasn't ready to carry at that age. I chose to leave, to explore the world, to have adventures. What I discovered was that a life protecting dragons was not a burden at all. It was a gift.
I think I understand. And I would too. Protect them, I mean.
Would you?
Yes. When I grew up, dragons were always portrayed as evil monsters. But I thought they were amazing. I even had a dragon plushie that I slept with every night. When I was younger, I mean.
Of course. And it's true. Dragons are viewed differently around the world. In China, they are seen as strong, noble creatures, never evil.
They're very special, aren't they, Mr. Long?
Yes, that they are. And please call me Shouren.
Shouren? What is it?
Follow me. We need to leave the school grounds.
Why? Where are we going?
To save something very special.
What happened? Where are we?
London, by apparition. My apologies if that was your first time. It can be unnerving.
London? But we were just at the front gate. I have schoolwork.
Who's there?
Quiet. Here, get behind the rubbish.
Must be a starving cat. London's alleys are full of them at night. The sooner I get the job done, the sooner I'll be out of this filthy place.
Who are they?
Poachers, about to sell their prize.
A dragon egg. We have to do something.
We're going to steal it. Stay here. I shall return momentarily.
What am I doing here? I'm going to get into so much trouble. Where's Shoren? Oh no! They called him! Shoren! Oh, thank Merlin! When you disappeared, I thought the poachers had captured you.
Merely a disillusionment charm. Not perfect, but very effective if one keeps to the shadows, which is what we must do if we're going to steal those eggs.
Eggs? As in more than one?
3, to be precise. The deal is being finalized as we speak, so we must hurry. Are you ready?
I did it! Now I need to get back to Shoren.
Be mindful of stereotyping speculations, will you? Anyhow, I'm not here for a slice of pie, but for investigations.
Huh?
Miss Granger founded the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare, so I thought perhaps the house elves still remember her. No, for the time being. But if you're looking for facts on Miss Granger, how about listening to my new song, The Song of Hermione Granger?
Fighting for what is right, even when others say it's wrong.
dittany. Ventus. Essence of dittany. Glacius. Essence of dittany. Ventus. Ventus. Inflated. Essence of dittany. Inflated. Essence of dittany. Inflatus. 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 Essence of dittany. Inflatus. Inflatus. Ventus. 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 Essence of dittany. Inflatus.
Did I startle you? Sorry, I've just been writing a song for Miss Granger, and I just couldn't help it. But now that you've heard the starting, what do you think? Agree to disagree. Art is subjective, you know?
Did they follow us? Are we safe? Did that really just happen?
It did. How does it feel, knowing you rescued 3 innocent creatures?
I'm not sure. I'm still in a bit of shock, I think.
I'm not surprised. I doubt this is how you expected your night would go.
So, what are we going to do with them? Should we put them in the paddock with the opali?
No, we must keep them hidden. No one can know about them.
But why? If we're learning about dragons, surely...
No, we cannot risk knowledge of these eggs getting out. The fewer who know about them, the better. And that includes our dear friend Hagrid.
Hagrid? We can trust him. And there's no one at Hogwarts who can care for dragon eggs as well as him.
True, but his enthusiasm does sometimes get the better of him. No, we must keep this between the two of us. Agreed?
Okay, so what are we going to do? Surely someone will notice 3 dragon hatchlings at Hogwarts.
With a bit of luck, I will find them new homes before they hatch. Until then, I'm going to leave them in your care.
Me? But I don't know the first thing about tending dragon eggs.
It's quite simple. All you need is a warm vessel, a bit of care, and a safe place to keep them.
I think my dormmates might notice that.
They would, yes. But is there nowhere in all the castle you can think of? A place well hidden where no one will find them?
The kitchens are nice and warm.
And filled with house elves, no doubt. Something quieter would be better.
Actually, I know just the place. Here we are. We call this the Room of Requirement.
Incredible. You say this room provides whatever you need?
Yes, although I don't know how it knows what I need. So, what's the first step?
The first step is to identify the types of dragons you have, as each requires slightly different care. Looks like you've got 3 different species. Can you tell what they are? Now, we need to find a suitable container for each. Something we can keep at a constant temperature. Interesting choice. The shape and size might work, but the added plumbing could prove problematic. You can do better. That does sound enticing, but not for the eggs. A glass mug would never stand up to the heat. Perhaps something that's already accustomed to flames.
What about these?
Perfect. Now let's warm them up. Try casting Incendio beneath each cauldron. That should keep them nice and warm. Brilliant. Now caring for a dragon egg is quite simple. They require only even heat, a bit of moisture, and regular attention. That about covers it. How are you feeling?
I'm excited, but also nervous. What if I mess something up?
Dragons are incredibly resilient, even as eggs. Just keep the fires lit and everything will be alright.
I'll do my best.
You did a good thing tonight. Very good indeed. Never forget that.
So, it's true then.
I can explain.
Don't need to. Already heard you and Sharon talking, didn't I? Heard everything. Chinese fireball, Peruvian viper tooth, and...
Romanian longhorn.
I know. Still, can't believe you did it.
I know. I don't quite believe Shogun trusted me to care for them either.
Huh? Not that. After all we've done together, I thought we was mates.
I could have helped.
I know. I'm sorry, Colby. Sharon told me to keep it secret, even from my friends.
Yeah, well, you could have said something.
Maybe, but if the poachers found out, the eggs would...
Poachers? What poachers?
The ones we rescued the eggs from?
You've got no clue what really happened, do you? Here, look. Those weren't no poachers. That was a ministry-sanctioned trade. Weren't illegal at all.
Shoren said they were poachers. Why would he lie about that?
Got you to help him steal the eggs, didn't he? Maybe he wants you to take the blame if you're caught.
No, I refuse to believe that. He's not like that. In fact, I'll prove it.
Where are we going?
To get some answers. Strange. I thought for sure he'd be here.
Probably out stealing more eggs. We could check his tent.
I've never been in his tent, but I suppose a quick look around wouldn't hurt. Just to see if he's there.
Whoa, this place is huge. And look at all that dragon stuff.
He's not here. We should go.
Why? We're already here. Let's poke around. Could be something that explains why he lied to you.
Fine, but be careful and try not to break anything.
Oi, look at this. Must be Shoren's journal. Shall we read it?
Let's do it. Maybe we'll find some answers. Shoren grew up in a small mountain village in China, where his family were pledged to protect dragons. He loved them, but longed to explore the world. At 17, he left home. He was sad to go, but excited as well. The world was full of dragons, and Shoren wanted to see them all. He soon met a team of fellow explorers. They were impressed with Shoren's knowledge of dragons, and invited him to join their group. But they weren't just explorers. They were collectors of magical beasts, for a price. His boss said Shoren owed them, that they were family. He made him do one last job, poach a dragon's egg. But Shoren refused to give up the egg. They chased him and caught him, but so did something else. Shoren's partners abandoned him, left him to face the wrath of another dragon alone. Some family they turned out to be. He was trapped, and yet He survived.
Thanks to the egg.
They was poachers.
Yes, and Sherwin knew it. He says he convinced himself that what they were doing was noble, that they were helping to keep magical creatures safe. But in his heart, he knew better.
He just wanted to find more dragons.
Maybe. Let's see. Looks like he helped them for years. He traveled the world, caught lots of beasts, and aha! He finally chose to leave the group, which didn't make his partners happy.
Why'd you steal those eggs, huh? You poaching again?
Never. I intercepted the eggs to protect the dragons within.
Sherwin, I'm sorry. You weren't here, so we, let ourselves in. Sherwin, we didn't mean to.
The egg absorbed much of the dragon's flame. All it took was my arm. A fair price for the years of damage I'd done. After I lost my arm, I made a vow to never again allow a dragon to be harmed if I could help it, no matter the cost.
But that was a ministry-sanctioned trade.
Perhaps. But that does not make it right. Or the wizards we stole from righteous, if the ministry knew who they really were.
But it's true. We stole the eggs.
Yes, but do not feel ashamed. You did nothing wrong.
But I was there. I helped you.
You helped the dragons. Soon they will be gone from here, and if you wish, you may forget any of this happened.
No, I don't want to forget. I feel like you tricked me.
I'm sorry. That was not my intent.
Well, I don't know about you, but I want to see a match. You ain't cutting me out this time.
Hopefully they'll be gone before they hatch. Can I trust you to continue with the plan until then?
Yes, if it'll keep the dragons safe, I'm in.
Oh, come on. I'll help you out. You can't bail on these dragons now. They need you.
Fine, but if the ministry catches us, I'm telling them everything.
I understand.
Do you think you'll be able to find safe homes for all 3 eggs?
I do. It is a big world, big enough for all dragons to live in peace. Now I believe it is time for you to check on those eggs.
Well, little one, you're the last one left. Let's check your temperature, shall we? Looks good. And you'll be happy to know that Sherwin found homes for the other eggs, just like he promised. Don't worry, you'll be next. Oh no! It's hatching! Not yet! Chinese Fireball Dragon! Thunderstorm! Watch out! That's impressive! Thunderstorm! Chinese Fireball Dragon! Atmosphere Charm! Show your temper! Chinese Fireball Dragon! That's impressive! charm. Atmosphere charm. Hello there. Hang on, where are you going? You are a handful, my little friend. Clearly this is a two-wizard job, and since Chauvin is gone, I'd better find Colby. Stay here, and be good, please. I'm doomed.
What do you care what I get up to? Oh, you got plenty. Like that Ravenclaw girl you keep eyeing. You don't really think she fancies you, do you?
Sorry, I hope it's not my fault.
He's mad because I won't tell him what we're up to. He's being a big baby, so I'll deal with him.
Oh, okay. Good. Because we have a bigger baby to deal with.
Oh!
Huh? Wow!
Amazing! What a handful, yeah?
And then some. Thankfully, he can't breathe fire yet, but he seems very good at burping sparks.
Wicked. Is that a little dragon she's chewing on?
It's a stuffed toy, actually. It seems to be the only thing he hasn't destroyed, yet. Although, it is looking rather scorched.
Where'd he get it?
I don't know. I think the room made it for him, because he required it.
Right. So, what do we do now?
I suppose we should keep him here for now.
And watch him burn the castle down from the inside?
That is a concern. I wonder if this room can contain fire. Actually, we should talk to Shoren. He'll know what to do.
Yeah, I'll take him. That's what I'll do.
You don't want to keep it, do you?
Why not? Be nice to have a pet.
Colby, it's a dragon.
I could keep it in my trunk. No one would know. What's the worst that could happen? I get detention? Done plenty of that.
I can think of worse.
Shoren, thank Merlin you're here.
Indeed. It appears our little red friend has come early.
Yes, and he's quite a handful.
She. It's a female, and a feisty one at that.
Suppose you're gonna take her now?
No, she should stay here.
Really?
It's the safest place until I can find her a home, which is slightly more complicated when dealing with a live dragon.
We could take care of her.
Are you sure? Tending for a hatchling is more involved than turning over a few eggs.
Yes, we can handle it. Just show us what to do. She's definitely hungry.
Be sure to store the food where she can't find it. or you'll have a very plump hatchling on your hands.
Right. How fast will she grow?
Dragons grow very fast, especially when they're young. I'll need to be swift about finding her a home, or she'll be difficult to move without others noticing.
What's the rush? We could keep her longer.
No, you can't. I'm sorry, but it has to be this way. There are enemies, seen and unseen, that wish to stop what we're doing.
It's over, Showen.
We can't let that happen. We have to protect her.
We will, won't we, Colby?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Thank you, and good luck.
Shall we divvy up the responsibilities?
Whatever. You can have the first watch. I gotta check on my brother before he does something stupid. You got a name for her?
A name? No, I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, go on then. Just make it good.
A name, what shall I name you? Yes, I guess that'll do for the time being. Now, what shall we do first? My robes? Good idea. You are a handful, my little friend. But you're worth it.
Hey, hello? Are you even paying attention?
Huh? Oh, sorry. My mind was, elsewhere.
Probably not a good idea when you're this close to a dragon.
I suppose not. They do like to get into trouble, don't they? especially when they're so young.
Yeah, well, we're done here. Come on, let's go get dinner. I'm starving.
Me too. Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat a hippogriff.
I might be able to arrange that, but I wouldn't recommend it. Bit stringy for my tastes.
Can we help you?
Hope so. I'm working with your ministry to investigate a recent theft.
You work at the ministry?
Didn't say that. Said I was working with them, not for them.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, kid, there is. Trust me. Big difference.
Whatever. What do you want, Mr.
Carrion. Kellen Carrion. And like I said, I'm investigating an incident involving dragons. Someone stole 3 dragon eggs from a ministry-sanctioned exchange in London. Big news. Front page of the Prophet.
Must have missed it.
Oh. I thought since you had a dragon on the premises, it might have been a topic of interest.
Sorry, no. Didn't come up.
You do know this is Hogwarts, right? We're quite a long way from London.
Yes, I did know that, young miss. In fact, I came all this way to talk to your professor.
What do you want with Hagrid?
Not him.
Ah, who then? Because we have a lot of professors.
He means Shoren.
Aye, that's the one. He around?
He's not here. Wait, you don't think he stole the eggs, do you?
I do.
That's ridiculous. Mr. Long is a wonderful man and a dragonologist. He'd never steal a dragon egg.
You'd be surprised what wizards are capable of, especially ones who think they're above the law.
Like yourself?
Whatever you think you know, you don't. Your friend Shoren is a liar. He's gonna betray you, just like he did me. But it's over, Shoren. You smell like hatchling. Shoren isn't the only liar.
Incendio!
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Accio! Accio! Apugno!
What's going on here? Oh, it's you. Found the dragon, did you?
I did. And I had a pleasant and informative conversation with a few of your students. Very informative.
Well, good.
Do tell your dragonologist friend that I'd like to speak with him. At his convenience, of course. I'll be in touch.
Don't trust him.
Oh? Well, he is a strange fella. But then I've known stranger. Even some that work for the ministry. Come on, dinner's waiting.
I have to warn Shoren.
send him.
But he's a poacher, isn't he?
Yes, and if he is here, the others won't be far behind. They'll use the forest for cover. It's what I'd do.
Then why can't we just tell the Ministry who he is?
It's not that easy. Kellen has powerful friends who protect him, employ him. He's very skilled at finding valuable things.
He said I shouldn't trust you.
Kellen and I were very close once. I thought I could change him. I thought he wanted to change. He did not. It cost us both. Your trust is yours to give, but know that I trust you. You have proven yourself time and again. For that, I am grateful.
I trust you, Shoren.
Thank you. I know you've grown fond of her, but we must move the hatchling as soon as possible.
No! We should keep her here. There's no place safer than Hogwarts.
I'm sorry, it's too dangerous. For you and the dragon.
But...
No, you must do as I ask. I will call on you soon. Be ready and be careful.
This isn't fair. We can keep her here. No one will find her.
You know that's not true. They know she's here, Colby. They won't stop looking for her. And when she gets too big...
I know. I know. I just...
Well, little one, I think we made it without being followed.
Think again.
Colby, what are you doing here?
You didn't think I wanted to see her off?
Sorry, I thought it might be easier if she just...
What? Disappeared? Nah, gotta say goodbye.
Well, little girl, this is it. It's been amazing, but it's time for you to move on.
What? I'm not crying. I'm not... Don't you tell Fisher.
Look, someone else wants to say goodbye.
Hey, where are you going? She can't hurt you.
Come back.
Well, I'll be a baby fireball. Aren't you just the cutest? But where'd you come from? What are you doing here, eh? Wait, this isn't... You didn't.
Actually...
Yeah, we kinda did.
There was an egg, you see, and it hatched. But we couldn't tell anyone because,
Shoren, yeah? Do you know how much trouble you could get into? Keeping a wee dragon is highly illegal. If you was caught... Right, well, not that I blame you. Had one myself once upon a time. Named Norbert, Norberta, as it turned out. She was beautiful. But I couldn't keep her. Had to send her off to Romania to be with her own kind.
She's leaving tonight. Shoren found her at home. We're supposed to meet him at midnight.
Can't believe he got you mixed up in this. It is just the two of you, yes?
Yes, just us. And the hatchling.
And the other eggs. Except they're already gone.
Blimey! How many dragons are you hiding? Galloping gorgons! How'd she get loose?
I'll get her back.
No, wait! Oh, foolish Frey! You, stay here.
Shoren, he promised to be here by now.
I told you he was a liar. As are you, apparently. Or did that hatchling fall out of the sky and into your waiting arms?
You let the dragon out, didn't you?
I thought it prudent we speak alone. No reason to involve your friend Hagrid. Now, hand over the hatchling.
I don't think she likes you.
The feeling is mutual. No, give it to me.
No, I won't let you have her.
This will not end well for you.
Well, the dragon's lost in the woods and so is Colby. Looks like someone tampered with the paddock. And now, I know who. You ought to take a step back there, Kellen.
Hagrid, surely you can see what's going on here. This child is in league with a dangerous criminal.
That's so. And you'd know all about that, I suppose? On account of you being one yourself?
Careful, Hagrid. I have powerful friends at the Ministry.
So do we.
Hey, we do? Oh, yeah, we do.
Remember, you brought this on yourself.
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Hagrid, the hatchling!
Go! Find her and get back to the castle. I'll hold him off.
Gotcha! Don't run off like that. It's not safe.
You're brave. I'll give you that. So was Shoren when I met him. It's what made him an excellent dragon thief.
Shoren's changed. He's not like you. He's a good person.
Oh, is he? Look at the position he's put you in. You're breaking the law. You're a criminal. Give me the dragon now, or face the consequences. no one to protect you now, child. Hand her over.
No!
There's no value in caring for beasts, only selling them.
That's not what you told me. When we met, you were quite fond of magical creatures. Or have you forgotten?
It was a long time ago, and I learnt my lesson. Paid for it in flesh and blood.
Do not blame your mistakes on the innocent. That's a lesson you taught me, Kellen.
Yeah, one of many. And for all that I passed on to you, every lesson, every secret, what did you give in return?
Everything I had.
No! You betrayed me!
I tried to save you, and you left me for dead!
And whose mistake was that, eh? I didn't wake the sleeping beast.
But you did, Kellen. Don't you see? You woke the beast within me. You drew it out, gave it purpose, direction, and it would have devoured me if I hadn't changed. As it nearly has you.
This is pointless, Shoren. Tell the child to give me the hatchling.
I can make my own choices.
Ah! Are you blind? He's manipulating you.
You can't have her.
So be it.
It's not too late, Kellen. You can still change.
And if I don't want to, will you strike me down?
Please, don't make me hurt you.
In all the years we sparred, you never once bested me. And that was with 2 good arms. What makes you think you'll win now?
Really, just another exam. Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Incendio! Obscure! Accio!
Key! Now, get the little beast!
Bloody hell. What is wrong with me?
Don't you know you can't operate on school grounds?
Ah, then perhaps you'd point me toward the front gate? No?
Drop the dragon, and I'd be happy to.
Well, we're becoming such good friends, aren't we, my little... Ow! You nasty little beast. That hurts! Is that the best you can do? Don't worry, the flames won't harm the little one. You, on the other hand, will burn.
Brilliant, just another exam.
Incendio! Incendio! A pugno.
I'm glad to see you're all right. The fire is spreading too fast for us to douse it alone. I suggest we escape to fight another day.
I told you so, Ren. You're weak. Hardly welcome. Why?
Anyone can change, Kellen. Even you.
Colby!
There you are. Don't worry, professors are putting out the fire. Should be here soon. There are some ministry types too. Looking for him. Oh, is he dead?
No, he'll survive, and have much to answer for. I doubt even Kellen will be able to explain away all that he's done. He'll never work for the ministry again.
What about you? You could stay. Maybe if you explain.
If I stay, we'll both be implicated. And even if we stay out of Azkaban, the hatchling will be lost.
But you'll be a fugitive for doing what's right.
Yes, and as long as there are those who believe that, I may one day do so freely. Until then, it's time to go.
So long then. Forever. Be good.
I'll never forget you. Either of you.
Actually, would you mind?
Huh?
Did you give her a name? That might make your parting even more difficult. Just a little while longer. I'm afraid my status as a fugitive will make it difficult to travel with a newborn dragon. When it's safe, I'll return for her. Until then, her care is in your hands. I trust you know what to do. She does seem to like you. Try not to become too attached. We will meet again. I promise.
For once, Colby is the center of attention. I'm glad for him. I wonder if we'll still be friends with the dragon gone. I hope so. As for me, I'm glad it's over. No more sneaking around the castle, keeping secrets, telling lies. Still, I miss Shoren and the hatchling. It's weird, but I almost feel like a part of me is missing. I hope they're safe.
Hello there. Just thought you'd like to know that the dragon will be leaving soon. For the best, of course. Ken too big to keep her here.
I'm sorry, Hagrid. I know how much you liked her. We all...
Oh, that reminds me. I got an owl this morning about a certain, something being delivered safely to, somewhere, if you know what I mean.
I think I do.